Okay, guys, today I will show you how to calculate the subnetting easy way. So okay, so suppose we have this is one in a steps one to six steps. So if we follow this one, so you can figure out that things easily. Okay, so we have a lot of things in the internet, right? So but if you follow one steps, so you don't have to follow the other steps others, so you have to specialize in one steps one method. Okay, so this one is also I learn from the internet, right? So this is a very good steps. So if you learn this one, so you can do easily any steps and any subnetting. Okay, so we have uh, this one subnetting. We have to do this ID, network ID, right? This is network ID, right? And 192.168.0.024, right? This is a straightforward to this is a what class, everyone know that, so who know about the subnetting, right? So this is 24, so and 192.168, so that is class C. We have a is one step this one, right? And actually we need 48 host. Okay, so that's why, so we have to figure out that host steps from here. This is a one table, right? So here we have a table here. So this is a to the power 0 1 2 3 4 to 16. Okay, so that's why I just make this table, so you guys can make this table also, so it's easy to figure out. Okay, so number of hosts. So how to figure out number of hosts first? Okay, 48. So you can see here. So what is a 48 here? 48 here to between here, right? So we always get, not this one. Okay, so this is 32, right? So we have to get the 48 is here. So that means this is our actual subnet. I mean a table we have to choose, right? 6 to the power 6. So that means 6 is here host. Is 6, right? Here you can write 2 to the power 6 minus 2. What is this minus 2? This is one is network ID, right? One is broadcast ID. That's why we have to do minus 2, right? And total here, so 64 minus 2 equal to 62. Okay, so this is our actual host we get. Is a valid host also equal. Okay, valid host. So total is 64, this 64, right? And a valid host is like a 62. What is our subnet? How many subnet, how many groups we can make? Okay, to the power. So let's see here. Okay, so total, here is a right bits. N means network, S means subnet, host means edge, right? So we got a host from here, right? 6. And total is always 32 here. Okay, network is subnet plus host equals to 32, no more than that. Okay, so that's why what is our network ID here, sorry, network here, so it's a 24, right? Write down here 24 because it's a class C, we know that. And what about the subnet? This subnet is total is in it right now 24 plus 6 is 30, right? And total is we need 32, so that's why it's 2 here. Okay, so this one and this one equals to subnet max. Okay, 22 24 plus 2 is 26. This is our new subnet max, not this one. Now when we divide the this ID, this network ID, so now subnet max will be this one. So let's see this subnet max. We have to write down here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? This is one all. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So one more, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We have always 8 bit, right, in one octet. See this octet, and this octet, right? We need 26. This is almost is 24, 26, 25, 26, right? So other is host, 6 is host, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? This is host, right? And this is our subnet max. So this 26 from here to here, 26 is subnet max, and this is our host, right? Done. Now it's easy, right? So let's see here. Number of subnet max equals 2 to the power. Our subnet max is 2 here, right? See, 2 equals to 4. Total is 4. Here is we got that in a subnet max, right? Total is 4. Okay. Now 4 subnet max we can make here from this. If we have a like, what? If we have a like a 64 hosts in every. So magic number of increment. See here, last bit, which is 1 in subnet max. That means here is a which one is the last bit here? This one, right? This one. So let me choose here. This is our last bit. Okay, always we choose the last bit. So that means, so this one is a 1, this is 2, this is 4, this is 8, this is 16, this is 32, this is 64, right? This is 64. So 64, this one, I mean this one, same. Okay, so 64 is our magic number or increment number. We can write down here 64 like this. Okay, so it is very important, this number. Okay, so every subnet we are going to like add the 64. Okay, now so let's see here, change octet, which is a change octet, first octet, second, third, and this is fourth octet. So here you can write fourth octet. So this is an easy one, right? Because this is a class C, that's why we can write down as a octet 4, but sometimes we have to write change here, sometimes change here. So that's why to better write down the like octet number also here. Okay, so that's why I wrote here octet 4, this one, right? Okay, now range of the IP. So network ID. What is our network ID? This one, right? Okay, now I'm going to write down this one, 192.168.0.0, right? This is our main on network. We have to make this small like a subnet, right? So what is our like next magic number here? Our increment number 64. So fourth octet here, every time we are going to add here, not here, not here, not here, only here. Okay, 192.168.0.64 every time going to increment 192.168.0 dot, what is the next number here? 128, right? When you add 64 here, 128, 192.168.0 dot, what is the last number here? 192, 192.168.0 0 dot something, but like not a 0 here, because when you go to next number here, that should be 1.0. I will tell you why this one, because this is C. We have just like a 255, right? Maximum our 0 to 256, 55. This is total is 256, right? 0 is also counting. This is counting, and total here go to like 255 is 256, right? No more than this one. So that's why. So if you add here 192 plus 64, what will happen? See, 5, sorry, 6, right? This is 5 and 2, 256. So we can write down this one, right? So we have always like 255, right? So that's why. So when you have like a 256, so we have to go to add 1. So uh, this is our rules, right, in subnetting. So that's why I wrote here like 1 here and 0 here. So it's going to start from the 0. So you don't have to write down this one, but just for the easy to like write down broadcast ID. That's why I wrote down here. So later I will go to erase this one. Okay. Now, so what is that? This network ID's last broadcast ID. So just minus from 1 here. 63, 64. Here is a 192.168.0 and dot 63. Just minus 1 from here. What about this one? 192, sorry, write down here. Okay, 192.168.0 dot minus 1 here, 127, right? So here you have to go minus from here, right? 128 to 192.168.0 dot 191. And here for this one, so this number, so this IPs we have to minus from here, right? 1. So that's why I write down this in number here. I mean this IP here. So how to write down this one to 192.168.0 dot this one 255. Done, right? So this is a way we can write down the network ID and last our broadcast ID. So between here, first IP and last IP you can write down easily, right? First IP is just like 192.168.0.1. Start from here to minus from 1 here. 192.168.0.62. That's it. From 1 to 62 is our usable IP, right? So I already said here, minus 2 is like a broadcast ID and network ID we have to minus first, right? So I will finish this one, right? Okay, I finished this one here, right? So see, this is a 64, 65, 126 here, right? Just minus 1 and just plus 1 here. This plus 1 here, 129, minus 1 here, 191, 190. Plus 1 here, 193, minus 1, 254. Like this, we can write down our, whole, subnet here. I mean, we have right now is just 4 subnet we can make from this subnet I this network, right? So when we are using 48 hosts for each, when we need 48 hosts, we are using 64 uh host from the here, because we don't have 48 here, so that's why we have to choose always bigger number, next bigger number, next bigger number. If you have a 50, you have to use this one too. If you have 25, you have to use this one. So you have to check this chart here, right? It's easily you can figure out. So this is a easy one, but I will tell you. So when we have this, when you write down this method every time, or this one, when you do this one, so easily you can get the right host. Okay, so I will show you one example here. So that is a little bit tricky here, so you guys think what value we have to take here. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, if I need 30 31 host, what I do? So in this case, when you have a 31 host you need, so I think this is same kind of network. Okay, 0.024. Okay, like this. So we have when you have a 31 host need, in that case, check it out here. So most of the you guys think we can use this one, right? I think because 31 is a 32, right? So if you thinking for that, that is wrong. Why wrong? Because check it out here. So that's why I said you have to do this one math. Okay, so host we need a 31, right? So total host, let's see, 2 to the power 5, right, equals to 2 to the power 5 minus one more time, 2 to the power 5 minus 2 equals to 5 is 32, right? Minus 2. So see here, what is a number come here? Just 30. We need 31. This is 30 only. So that's why this is wrong, right? So always, if you go for the this host calculations, you can figure out easily always. So first idea is, the tips is like always when you have like host here, always add +2 always, and after that go to chat here. Okay, so suppose here we need like a 33, right? And then go here. Here is no 33, right? 32 belongs to here, right? So that means we have to choose this one, same, 2 to the power 6 minus 2. After that, so you can make, if you have like 32 hosts you need, in that case also you have to choose this table. I mean 2 to the power 6 and 64 you have to choose and make a 4 in a subnet. If you have, suppose if you need, suppose 25, right? 25, in that case you can choose this one, because when you add 2, what is the number, host number come? 27 total, right? So 27 is belongs to here, right? So that's why easily you can figure out. So this is the right way. I like that. I like this steps. So because this one also I learned from the like an internet. So someone teach this one, so I just like figure out this one, and I just make a one video like that. So and I try that many times. It's easily like I figure out. So that's why I just like want to like share these steps. Okay, so you guys also try this one, so you guys get the that things easily. Okay, okay, bye.